It's gonna go more in depth of what she did. Like, you guys know me. I hate crypto to begin with, but I do love it when crypto assholes get caught doing shit and get exposed. And when it comes to exposing crypto scams, there's only one person, exceptional substitutes, and we know who that is. Well, Internet Anarchist did a video on it, and I thought we could check it out. So it's basically how coffee destroyed the Haktua scam. Because it was Coffeezilla, our favorite crypto detective, that busted this. So, let's check it out.
With a random meme launching her into stardom and giving her brand deals, paid appearances, and even a podcast, you'd think the Hawk girl, aka Haliey Welch, would be satisfied with getting everything she ever wanted. However, one greedy leap into the realm of crypto meme coins landed her in every shady influencer's worst nightmare: an investigation from Coffeezilla.
Nobody's here for me, everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haliey Welch's fans? And how involved was she really?
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be going over the web of lies and controversy surrounding the Hawk meme coins and its creators. How they manipulated fans into giving them millions.
Okay. Sorry. I know this is just, his thing. It's irking me the way he's pronouncing Tua. He's pronouncing Tua. How is he just pronouncing it?
Meme coins and
yeah, he's pronouncing it Twa. It's like no. It's pronounced Hawk Tua. As in the sound you make when you're hawking up a loogie and spitting it. I know it's just his way of saying it. It's just that it irks me.
and its creators. How they manipulated fans into giving them millions of dollars, tried to cover it up, and immediately got exposed by Coffeezilla. For a bit of context, Haliey's rise to fame was sparked by a viral clip from a street interview with Tim and DTV on the 11th of June 2024.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing, you get me?
The video immediately went viral.
By the way, I still have no fucking clue why this made her famous. Like, this was just literally the stars and planets aligned perfectly. And people just went, yeah, okay, she's famous now. That's like the only rationale I can think of. Yeah, like she's attractive and she has like a dirty mind for when she's in bed with a guy. That's the only explanation I can think of, but it still boggles my mind that this is what shot who to mean stardom. I mean, that's the thing, Swanger. I honestly don't find the clip that funny. She's cute. Absolutely, she's cute. I don't find the clip that funny, though. That's the whole thing. It's like, okay, she's like, you gotta go hawk Tua and spit on that thing. I was like, okay. She's talking about spitting on her I'm presuming her boyfriend's dick to get ready to jerk him off or deep throat it. It's like, it's not that funny, and the way she said it didn't sound sexy either. Like she said, you gotta hawk Tua and spit on that thing. That doesn't sound sexy. Now, if it was gonna be sexy, you'd say, you've gotta just liquefy your mouth a little bit so you can get that hard, throbbing thing nice and moist. And that way you get the blood flowing when you just slide it right in. So, chat, isn't that sexier than saying you gotta hawk Tua and spit on that thing? Well, you know I had to give an example of what sexy actually sounds like. Gray matter, since when did I ever have a family-friendly ratings for my channel?
Viral on Instagram, garnering over 400,000 likes and thousands of comments raving about the absurdity of her
how many?
over 400,000 likes.
How did 400,000 likes catapult her to meme stardom? Chat, is it just me or that doesn't sound like something that should catapult someone to meme stardom? It's not a small amount to be sure, but it's not that much, is it? Because I mean, you know how I feel about likes and follows. You know how I feel about that. It's too easy to just click on a like. Wait, the spread? You think it was spread by a couple of VTubers? YouTubers? Andrew, that's entirely possible. That is. There's a lot of people think it's a forced meme thing. Honestly, you could be right about that. That's what I'm wondering too. If it was like forced in some way.
And thousands of comments raving about the absurdity of her offhanded statement. She's a national treasure, keep this woman safe. Imagine for the rest of your life being known as the Hawk 2 girl. She can't escape it now. As well as, I'm curious as to why the guy picked that particular question to ask. Her laugh at the end is priceless. Not long after the clip went viral, it inspired hundreds of edits and re-uploads, which naturally made people curious who the Hawk 2 girl was. Fortunately, viewers would get some answers to Haliey's identity through an Instagram post from Tim and D TV. This led fans to a Facebook post from the account Fathead Threads, which featured Haliey signing and promoting their apparel collaboration. While the meme continued to go viral in the preceding months, Haliey didn't seem—
By the way, chat, was anybody else shocked by the fact that the voiceover in Internet Anarchist videos is coming from him? The first time I saw him on camera, I was like, holy cow, I cannot believe that voice is coming out of this person. It did not seem to fit at all. It was so, just total sidetrack, but I just thought it was like, wow, I did not expect him to look like this, given his voice. I'm guessing 20s, Cortanus? I'm guessing mid to late 20s. But, obviously nothing wrong with how he looks, it's just, his voice, to my ears, his face never seemed to match his voice to me. Like, the first time I saw him, it just always seemed so, it didn't seem to fit, my brain just would not compute.
Eager to capitalize on her newfound fame. Initially, Haliey didn't make any social media posts or product launches, which led users to believe the Hawk 2 soundbite was all they were going to get out of her. However, little did Haliey or anyone on the internet know, the Hawk 2 meme was about to make internet history once again. For better or for worse. By the 3rd of September 2024, Haliey would return to the internet with the announcement of a weekly Talk Twa podcast. Reading, y'all kept asking, what's next? Well, this is it. I'm so thankful to have my own podcast where you'll discover the real Haliey Welch. I'm delighted to join the team at Better who fully gets me. Together, we're going to introduce the world to Talk Twa every Tuesday. Over on—
Now, okay. I think you guys may have mentioned once before, didn't her podcast, I think it's still going, but it's not going well? I suppose it's doing, fair to middling, but it's not exactly, blowing up the airwaves or anything. I've heard nothing about her podcast had a ton of bug names, but it's not a good podcast. What are okay, I was gonna say, I thought what are bug names? Okay, so when it first launched, she probably brought some big names on there to get people to tune in. But yeah, if her only claim to fame is doing what she considered a sexy or funny reference to, slobbering on a guy's dick. And that's basically her major entertainment skill set. I could see how her podcast would not do well. I think we watched another voice, for God's sake. We watched another video where she kind of like on her podcast like talks about herself, like how the she's basically just still riding off of the mean coattails, and doesn't actually have much to talk about. I don't know. D10, I honestly don't know. But at the same time, even if she is a business major, that doesn't mean anything in this day and age. Having a quote-unquote business degree in modern-day education in the United States doesn't actually mean that you know what the fuck you're doing anymore. They hand out degrees like fucking candy at state schools across the nation now. So, yeah, having a college degree is already fucking useless in this day and age.
On YouTube, Haliey was trying to increase the hype for her brand, with a rather uncanny promotional video that played into the fact that she was stretching an 8-second clip into a full career.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. Yeah. What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy?
Unfortunately for Haliey, fans didn't.
Is that her content? Smelling a shoe, saying fuck yeah, and then asking Jake Paul, or maybe that was Logan, I don't even fucking know who was who now, what's the one move in bed that drives a girl crazy? That's her content? Chat, please tell me, what's the one move in bed that drives your girl crazy? Please tell me, is this not riveting content? Yeah, Artenaxi, you did. You did.
Didn't seem to enjoy the overplayed meme anymore, as they heavily dislike-bombed the video and flooded it with harsh comments, such as, hanging out with the worst influencers makes me hate her more. She really said the biggest meme of all time on the bio. Nah, the 15 minutes of fame caught her, as well as, imagine milking a 30-second meme with a podcast. Having a
But she's getting all these hate comments and she's getting all those hate dislikes, but you know what they are doing, chat? They're still looking at her video. They're still commenting on her video. They're still giving her engagement, which is pushing her in the algorithm. That's the thing. If you wish to exercise disdain for any content creator, like if you feel like she's a loser, her 15 minutes of fame is up, why do we give a shit about her anymore? You know the most effective way to do that? Not watch her video or comment on the video. That's how this works. Yeah, legit, I'd heard about it. I've never seen the podcast. But I just heard it was bad. But these guys are actually giving her engagement. They're boosting her in the algorithm by doing so with the watches and the dislikes and the comments.
podcast episodes massively disliked by her audience would become a running theme on Haliey's YouTube channel, and only seemed to get worse with each upload. Despite the overwhelming negativity, the Talk to Our podcast reached number 3 on the US Spotify chart within the first month of its launch. What's even more strange is how the podcast managed to stay in the top 5 for several months after. One could imagine that the rapid growth of the podcast would be enough for Haliey and the companies promoting her.
Cortez, that's an excellent question. Out of all the podcasts that are out there, how the heck did it stay in the top 5 for months? Well, Atanashi, it's maybe. It could be. I mean, let's face it, Howard Stern pioneered that back in the radio days. I don't know if it's Googlebots, Gorthor. I'm not ready to say it's Googlebots, but hate watchers or hate listeners absolutely could be a thing. That is certainly possible because think about Howard Stern. And this was talk about how he basically pioneered this technique back in the day. Ironically enough, Howard Stern, you don't fucking hear about him anymore. But back in the day when Howard Stern first hit the radio waves, he got people to tune into his show by being outrageous. And how many of you ever saw the movie he made, basically about himself? There was a scene where, like, the radio executives were talking about, how he's, how he's loud and obnoxious and is terrible for radio. And they say, like, okay, but they're talking about, like, how are his ratings up? How is this possible? How, he's offensive and gross and blah, blah, blah. And they say, the people that watch it, the people that love him, they say they tune in because I want to see what he'll say next. The people that hate him outnumbered the people that liked him. Their reason for tuning in, I want to see what he'll say next. I'm guessing it might kind of be the same thing. And the only way that honestly works is if she obviously is not boring. If she's like cringeworthy bad, that might be enough to get people to tune in to say, I wonder what she's going to say next that's going to be so absolutely fucking cringe. Because if she was boring, then people turn her off. Because even if it's, for boring bad, people click away. For cringe bad, people tune in. Because people love watching a train wreck. Well, and Revan, that's my point, is if she's saying something so stupidly cringe, people might tune in for that. To say, what is she going to say next? Excuse me.
But sadly, that wasn't the case, as Haliey and her team decided to monetize the meme in the worst way possible. On the 6th of November 2024, Haliey would publish a tweet showing off her crypto wallet and announcing her plans to launch a meme coin of her own. Naturally, the community was revolted.
Wait. Did these already actually exist? Kektua, Mog, Dogs with Tua, Bitcoin Sport Tua, Hawk 6900, Pop Ketua, Petua, and Dog. Okay. Well, okay. Sure. No, I know meme coins are not new. For fucking Jack Doherty's coin that he made was a meme coin. That 100% was a meme coin.
By the possibility of another crypto pump and dump, and even speculated that Haliey had every intention to scam her fans. With a tweet from expert crypto investigator Zach XBT stating, "We were warned," with Haliey replying, "Fake news, but appreciate you trying to protect the community." Instead of addressing the concerns of
guess what? If you have an accusation levied against you,
applying fake news, but
if you ever have an accusation levied against you, and your first response to that is fake news, you just played yourself. You 100% just exposed yourself as a liar. If this is the first fucking thing out of your mouth or in a tweet when someone accuses you of something. No, Zeb, it didn't. It truthfully didn't. His fake news thing is not what garnered the lavish support. It is not. There is a whole wealth of other things that did work, which I am not getting into. This phrase right here did not. This phrase actually became a goddamn meme in and of itself. And it also showcased that if someone uses this as a defense they're lying. Like, this one you can take as gospel. If you call someone out on something, and their immediate response is to say fake news, you know they just lied. With 100% accuracy. Making this statement means, and it is basically an admission of lying. Right there and then. Yes, but gray matter, it is in a completely different context. That Norm Macdonald's use of it is a completely different context because it was part of a bit. Norm Macdonald used it specifically as a comedy bit, not to be a accusation denial. Yeah, it's been used throughout history, but within the last 10 years, it became a fucking meme.
Appreciate you trying to protect the community. Instead of addressing the concerns of her fans, Haliey labeled it as fake news and went on to launch her coin a few weeks later.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
But are you sure you're gonna?
Wait, is this who I think it is? Is this Cuban? Did she have Mock Cuban on her fucking podcast? That's him, isn't it? Shit now. No, but seriously, is that Mark Cuban? Okay. How the rich have fallen. That this guy who was on frickin' Shark Tank went on the goddamn Talk to a podcast. And of course he's into crypto. Why does this not surprise me? No, Swanger. No, she is perfectly chesty. She's cute. I am like, she is a cute girl. Absolutely, she is absolutely a cute girl. There is no question there. What's between the ears? That's a whole different thing.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan about meme coins. I love crypto, but you can make some money from it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Along with this, Haliey and the Web3 platform on here began offering fans spots on the allow list to receive free tokens when it goes live. On the
Okay, Swanger. No, I did not realize that was the comparison you're making. My apologies. I did not realize those were the two people that you were comparing. Okay.
sign up page, the team behind the Hawk coin reassured fans of the project's legitimacy with claims like, Hawk isn't just a meme coin, it's a part of the culture. Haliey is using her meme to unite her entire community. Hundreds of thousands of non-crypto users will be onboarded by Hawk because Haliey is making it easy, fun, and engaging. By the 4th of December 2000,
she looks like she's from The Grinch.
Really? How? Is Cindy Lou? You saying she looks like Cindy Lou? No. Come on. Well, maybe an older Cindy Lou. Maybe a Cindy Lou once you hit her 20s. You know what? You may be onto something there. You may be onto something there, babe Davis.
Hawk isn't just a meme coin, it's a part of the culture. Haliey is using her meme to unite her entire community. Hundreds of thousands of non-crypto users will be onboarded by Hawk because Haliey is making it easy, fun, and engaging. By the 4th of December 2024, those claims would be proven false once the coin actually hit the market, and the community's worst nightmare would become a...
Alright, let's see. Hawk meme coin was launched at 10:50 p.m. UTC on 4 December, and it quickly surged over 900% calculated market cap of 490 million. However, the meme coin price crashed nearly 91% hours after accusations started to spread among investors. As per deck screener data, Hawk was launched at a price of that. And it punked to that before crashing down. Shocking.
Reality. Within an hour of its launch, the Hawk coin price increased by 900% with a market cap of $490 million and then dropped by 90% shortly after, all while Haliey is hyping up the coin on Twitter.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Hawk Coin's launch had all the telltale signs of a pump and dump, and it wasn't long before everyone behind the token was facing serious scrutiny. In the comments of a Twitter post, the crypto analysis software Bubble Maps would write, FYI, your team is keeping 96% of Hawk Coin supply in 10 connected addresses. You might not be aware of this since you're new to crypto, but it's worth bringing to your attention.
Okay. I do not know much about crypto by any stretch of the imagination. I am not, all what I know about crypto is it's basically a scam. And crypto literally only has worth to other people who give a shit about crypto. Excuse me. But I do know that if her team is keeping 96% of the minted coins between 10 different, I guess, connected addresses wallets, that means that they are holding the majority of their coins, and the minute they hit their peak, her team is going to dump them. The price is going to crash, and and the people that have the 4% of the coins have worthless coins. Oops. Yeah. Well, and rather that's the thing. It's like, okay, it's worth. What was it? I was watching a Bill Maher New Rules today, where he was talking about crypto and quoted someone as basically saying pretty much what I was just kind of reiterating, which is crypto literally has no value except for other people that actually value crypto. It is not a legit currency. It's the same, like, to dumb it down even further, it's like the banana game, where people are collecting banana stickers from the banana game and selling it on the Steam marketplace. It literally only has value to those people that give a shit about these stupid digital banana stickers. Then if you were to try and use crypto in the real world at the grocery store, or at Walmart, or at Best Buy, or at just about like any normal retailer, they don't take crypto. Like, crypto is taken by, like, I know, like, Elon Musk is taking crypto for Tesla, and I know some companies are accepting crypto as a quote-unquote legit currency for you to purchase something from them, but the vast majority of shit that you need to buy will not take crypto as a means of payment. This is, no, Bobcat, it does not. Crypto does not have more value. It does not have, the same value as government-issued currency. Because government-issued currency is legitimately backed by the government, by the banks, and is enforced by laws. It is 100% something different. If you were, like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, am I reading it wrong? Am I reading what you said wrong? Crypto has no more value than any government-issued currency. How am I reading that wrong? Yes, El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender, and it's the primary currency of the company. We actually talked about this. The problem is, with Bitcoin, it's way too volatile. Bitcoin and all cryptocurrency, by making cryptocurrency the legal tender of a country, you are legitimately making stocks the legal currency of your country. Because crypto is stocks. It is basically stocks 2.0. Because, McCargo, like you said, crypto is sold, it's not spent. When at the beginning, at its inception, it was characterized as being an actual currency. But it has very quickly morphed beyond a currency. And it is now a stock. The problem is, it is a stock in nothing. Because the regular stock market, obviously, when you hold stock in the regular stock market, it's in a company. So you actually hold stock in a company of some sort. Therefore, you basically hold stock in a tangible thing, either a company or a product. That is what stock is. Cryptocurrency, you are investing in it like a stock, but you don't actually, there's nothing behind it. It is literally only ones and zeros and nothing else behind it. And the only ones who hold value for it are people that actually give a shit about crypto. So that is the huge fucking difference, and why I stay far the fuck away from crypto. I will never do anything involving crypto. And why this is like, I don't even know how long how sustainable this is before it just basically, it is just like, it becomes a very niche thing. Like Jinker, I don't fully understand crypto myself. I know broad strokes of crypto. But one thing I do know is that a crypto in its current form is a stock and not a currency. It has gone well beyond the currency, well beyond the point of currency.
In an effort to sway public opinion, Haliey and her team would organize a Twitter space to discuss the incident. However, things didn't go as planned. At the start of the space, Haliey would try to pin the blame on quote snipers while seemingly reading off a script full of influencer buzzwords.
Hey y'all, it's Haliey, and I just want to say thank you for joining my space, and I also want to thank you for my 15,000 holders. We got snipe botted today, but we didn't sell a single token. This is just a launch, and I want to tell you I'm here to stay. The plan is to give these coins to my...
Wait. Let me hear that again.
Buzzwords.
Hey y'all, it's Haliey, and I just want to say thank you for joining my space, and I also want to thank you for my 15,000 holders. We got snipe botted today, but we didn't sell a...
Snipe botted? Does anybody know what the fuck that means in the terms of the crypto space? Like, I only know that of, like, if you get snipe botted on, like... What the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, Ella, that was gonna be the next thing I was gonna talk about. Bot scalpers. Okay. And they didn't sell a single token. Yeah. And, Ella, I was gonna talk about that next, but then the snipe botting thing caught my attention. That didn't sound like her. Like, it sounded like her voice. The cadence didn't work. Ella, I don't know if it's a quote-unquote fake voice, but it did sound, the cadence sounded very AI. Listen to her cadence. It sounded like it was like an AI text-to-speech.
Script full of influencer buzzwords.
Hey y'all, it's Haliey, and I just want to say thank you for joining my space, and I also want to thank you for my 15,000 holders. We got snipe botted today, but we didn't sell a single token.
That sounds like when you guys use the Tangia for an AI voice, and how how it's like rapid fire speaking, and sometimes it will enunciate, like when you enunciate on the snipe botted, how it will enunciate on some words kind of like out of nowhere. I don't know if it's nervous script reading or it could be, but something about the cadence did sound off.
This is just a launch, and I want to tell you I'm here to stay. The plan is to give these coins to my real fans, the ones that buy my merch, watch my podcast, donate to my charity. And I also wanted to tell you that I learned a lot along the way, but I just want to say, screw the sniper bots, and I'm not going anywhere.
Shortly after, Haliey's
Yeah.
co-host would rant about how the launch was set up and explain why it definitely wasn't a pump and dump.
Yo, Haliey, they try to fuck us. It's all good. It's all good. Let them know you're here to fucking... You're not here to get sniper botted all day. You're not here to get fucked. We're here to have some fun. We're here to meme. And most of those coins, by the way, are going to your community for free.
What? This guy doesn't sound like he believes a fucking word he's saying. Listen to this guy again. He doesn't sound like he believes. Like, I actually think that was actually a guy talking. You'd be really Dallin. Okay, maybe she was just reading off a script. It's entirely possible. It just sounded really off. Yet he sounds like he doesn't believe a fucking word she just said. Listen
Launch
to
was
him
set
again.
up and explain why it definitely wasn't a pump and dump.
Yo, Haliey, they try to fuck us. It's all good. It's all good. Let them know you're here to fucking... You're not here to get sniper botted all day. You're not here to get fucked. We're here...
He doesn't sound like he believes a fucking word he just said. He sounds like he's just like, I've got to say something to keep people from panicking, but I have no idea what the fuck to say. This is this guy that's talking. I don't even think he actually had a script. I think they just put something in front and say, make everybody feel better because they think they're getting screwed, so just say something encouraging. And that's why you sleep. Yeah, not even paid to say these words, but just like paid like, okay, try and calm everybody down because people are panicking. But it doesn't sound like he believes a fucking thing he just said.
Here to have some fun. We're here to meme. And most of those coins, by the way, are going to your community for free. There was only like 3%. That's why everyone's like, oh, 97% is bundled. 3% was in the pool. That 97% is all on chain. Yes, there was a strategic allocation that was done through SAFs.
Oh, here we go.
Outside the United States of America because of all...
Oh, this man. This guy is okay. We've now changed to he doesn't believe a fucking thing he says to he is desperately trying to spin this with as many bullshit buzzwords as he can pull out of his ass. He literally just pulled all of this out of his ass.
Cheer 100. We are not here in good business. We are here to meme ?
Well, yeah, in theory, yeah, we're just here for memes. Oh, and by the way, here's a bunch of crypto speak that I don't actually know what it means, but I'm just gonna pull it out of my ass and throw it on the table. Look, I know what I'm talking about, right? Right, guys? Right? I don't know what I'm talking about. You can believe me, right? Right? Like, this is just fucking, like, Bitcoin word salad right now.
Oh, 97% is bundled. 3% was in the pool. That 97% is all on chain. Yes, there...
Does he even know what 97% on chain means? Because my theory is he probably thinks it means it's on the blockchain. But does he even fucking know what that means? I'm guessing probably not.
There was a strategic allocation that was done through SAFs for people outside the United States of America.
Shamrock 100. I'm waiting on the Ember coin to drop.
On this, you're gonna be waiting until the sun goes supernova because I am never dropping a fucking crypto coin. Ever.
The only crypto that holds real value is Ember's channel points. Cheer 100.
There you go, Revan. Yes. Those channel points is my cryptocurrency, chat. That is my cryptocurrency, is channel points. Biddies are my cryptocurrency. There you go. I have a cryptocurrency. It is biddies. Enjoy.
America because of all the security laws. So yes, 17% of the supply was taken from and that was paid for. There was a strategic allocation. And those tokens, those people can do whatever they want.
He's backpedaling and eating shit as fast as he can right now.
With those tokens.
Even going as far as claiming that the critics were mentally ill.
So if you want to be part of this meme community, dope. If not, if you want to just, I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right?
Yeah. I guess that would explain him. Now, what? Now sync? Am I out of sync? Are you talking about me, Gorfthor? Am I out of sync? Or are you talking about something else entirely? Okay, the guy? Yeah, like, how is he out of sync? I don't get it.
I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right?
Now, are you talking about the sync of the highlighted words versus what he was saying? Is that what you're referring to? Like the syncing up of what he's saying versus what's, the subtitles being highlighted in accordance with them? That could, if that's what you're referring to, then his face being this video. Yes? Because this is who's speaking right now. Over here. Like that's it. That's who's speaking. Is this? Scroll back. Okay. Oh, him.
Claiming that the critics were mentally ill.
So with those tokens, those people can do whatever.
Wait, why are you not backing up? Back up. No, what the frick? Okay. What's going on with my keyboard?
As far as claiming that the critics were mentally ill.
So
I don't think he was out of sync, or he seemed like he was in sync, okay? Yeah, it could be. It could just be his mouth movement looks weird, but I don't think it was out of sync.
If you want to be part of this meme community, dope. If not, if you want to just, I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to count
Like, what the fuck? This guy who is promoting crypto just said that only the mentally ill get involved in crypto. Think about it. I'm going to play that again. Bear in mind, this guy whom is speaking is shilling for a crypto coin.
I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to...
He's literally insulting their customers, because they're not an audience. They're customers at this point, Terrarian. They are customers. So, he's literally insulting his customers, and he's insulting everyone in this call. Because everyone in this call is involved with this crypto coin. He literally just called everyone involved, including himself, mentally ill.
I'm going to count myself as mentally ill for even being here.
Oh my sweet fuck, I say it, and literally 2 seconds later, he admits it. 2 seconds later. Oh my fucking god.
Here right now, right? I'm definitely mentally ill. I do love it. I do love memes. I do have a passion for this stuff. I try not to be on X like I used to, because
What is
it's
this
just a bunch of
verbal
miserable people trying
diarrhea?
to farm engagement and hate.
When Haliey and her associates were done explaining, a certain YouTube investigator would take the stage and started hitting them with some hard-hitting questions about their token.
Oh, here we go.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No, that's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We're
Okay. I know that they are too stupid to figure this out. Okay? I know that these guys are too stupid to figure this out. The moment Coffee says, I gotcha, you need to have this kind of a moment.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Because Coffee does not make any statements or accusations unless he's got a shit ton of receipts in his pocket. Coffee does not enter into a battle unarmed. He enters in armed to the goddamn teeth. So stop trying to deny to Coffee. Oh no, you don't know what you're talking about, because I guarantee you, he already knows a lot more than you do.
We were there. We could answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second.
For most of the call, Haliey's co-host would continue to evade Coffeezilla's questions and even directly antagonize him at times.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay, that's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Oh my god, this guy is backpedaling, eating shit, and trying to dodge simultaneously, and is failing miserably. Because we all know what Coffee's asking. Who owns the fucking coin? And the answer is Haliey. Haliey owns the fucking coin. And over here, he's doing everything he can not to say that Haliey owns the coin. You don't think she does, Swamp? I suppose that's possible. Whomever it is that owns the coin. Maybe Haliey got used on this. They used her face, and someone else did, and someone else owns the coin. That is entirely possible. I wonder if he owns the coin. I bet he owns the coin. Whoever this over here guy is, he probably owns the coin. And he doesn't want to say, I own it. I am the project owner. Because then it turns into an oh shit moment, and Coffee will rip him even further apart. Which I suspect we're about to see in the next few seconds anyway.
Well, the project is over here, Haliey Welch, right? And
how much does Haliey Welch own?
This is Haliey Welch's project.
Oh, sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I mislabeled. It's not over here that was speaking. It's Doc Holiday or whatever this guy is, who actually is the Grinch, Who was it that said Haliey, that picture of Haliey looked like something out of the Grinch? This guy actually does have the Grinch as his icon in goggles and a mask.
Cheer 100. Maybe we, the strays, get a commemorative coin, not as a method of payment.
You guys want me to mint a physical coin to sell as merch? Yeah, so I thought over here was speaking. It was actually Doc that was speaking, and Doc is probably he is probably the project owner.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
Things would devolve into Haliey and her co-host shouting at Coffeezilla whenever he presented them with relevant points or evidence.
You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day 1 from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam.
The Kogo? I've always held this belief. The guy who invented crypto, the guy or guys plural, because I don't think it's actually known who, quote-unquote, invented crypto. My guess is the individual or group that invented crypto are laughing their asses off because they probably took the original cryptocurrency that they created, and when it hit the fucking highest of highs, they ran straight to the fucking bank and cashed it all out and are living the high life as millionaires and laughing at everybody involved now in the crypto space that is just falling all over themselves, and they're sitting there off in the tropic, they're off in the tropic island somewhere, sipping on Mai Tais going, they think this shit's real. They're laughing. The original creators of cryptocurrency are laughing their asses off at the whole planet because they think crypto is a thing. They were the original scammers and never got caught.
And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's
Cheer 100. That reminds me. YouTube has been trying to convince me that I can get 3.5k a day with ChatGPT. If that's not a scam, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that's rather scammy. Oh yeah, Kevin, that's for years I've been saying that. Whenever somebody's talked with me about crypto, first and foremost I say crypto is 100% bullshit. Never get involved with crypto. It is all a scam. It has absolutely zero sustainability. It cannot function as any form of currency because its volatility is through the fucking roof. And that the original people who created it liquidated it at its high point and laughed all the way to the fucking bank. And they're gone. And they scammed everyone. And they're laughing at everyone right now because they're still trying to think that this is real.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you.
When the Hawk team couldn't take the heat anymore, they decided to end the conversation by muting Coffeezilla.
Oh. Okay, ads. I will wait until the ads. I will wait on continuing the video. J10. I don't. it's all bullshit. Don't wish you could find. If you want to wish you could find something that would make you a shit ton of money, wish for like the cure for cancer. You could sell that for $1 billion. You know, and it would be a hell of a lot more beneficial to humanity than fucking cryptocurrency. Well, it's like there are like 3 coins that kind of make up the foundation of crypto as I understand it. Bitcoin, which is the OG, and then Ethereum is, you know, Ethereum is the other like major player in the crypto space. Doge is like a meme coin that just happened to take off. I don't want to consider it as the foundational aspect of the crypto space. That kind of really does belong to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are really kind of the foundational things for it. Oh, that may not come through. First major crypto was Bitcoin, right? Was critical better as personal wallets are known traceable today between Bitcoin, which were the first coins mined. Andrew, I thought I heard that Satoshi Nakamoto was an alias. That was not that person doesn't actually exist, is what I had heard. Now, I could be heard incorrectly.
Whoever bought dozens of 4090s to mine crypto should give them to me. I'll get better use out of them. Cheer 100.
Oh no, the crypto space is kind of like the mining thing died off long before the 4090s came out. The mining was at its peak during the 3000 RTX series, like 3090s. By the time the 40,000 series RTX came around, mining was pretty much done. Like, I don't think anybody actually mines for coins anymore. Maybe some people still do, but largely it's just traded in stocks now, or you're just buying it. Where are they, Andrea? Well, could be. Yeah, and actually, Revan, to what you were saying, I think Linus actually did do a thing. This is way off topic, but fuck it, I don't care. Like for those GPUs that were used for mining are still perfectly viable. Linus actually did a test. He took a brand new, I think it was like 3070 or 3080, took a brand new RTX and compared its performance capabilities to a card of the same type, 3070 or 3080, whichever it was, that had been used for extensive mining. That once mining fell off after like 2 years, there were all of these GPUs that were just getting sold en masse because now they were useless. And he actually did a side-by-side comparison, and the card that was used for Bitcoin mining still performed just as good as a brand new one out of the box. So, it's still, you know, the card that's been used for mining is still a perfectly good and legit card. So if you can get a card that was used for mining, like on the cheap, that worked just fine, honestly.
Team couldn't take the heat anymore. They decided to end the conversation by muting Coffeezilla.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day 1 so people could dump on Haliey Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut?
Hello?
I just got muted.
Eventually, Haliey would get sick of the questions from other speakers and just leave the space entirely.
Hey guys, of course. I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
In Haliey's mind, the entire Hawk controversy.
Oh my god! She really did the backed into a corner. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye. Sled! Oh, wow. That's funny. Well, yeah, Revan, that's what I was saying the first time, is like, now it could be just, you know, she's way the fuck out of her element, and it's showing in her voice. You know, she, you know, was not engaging her persona. It's entirely, like, is it possible that this was just like a TTS thing where she basically trained her voice on an AI and just TTS'd it? Or was she just like so out of her element that she lost that demeanor she usually has, like on her podcast or whatever, and just sounds weird? It could be either way, but regardless, she just said, fuck this, I'm going to bed. Cortez, I don't think it was a voice changer, trust me. I kinda know about these things, so no, that didn't sound like a voice changer. But I think it could have been, you know, like I said, it could have been like an AI voice text speech. That's a possibility. Or like she dropped that persona that she always has.
Controversy was something she could put on hold and walk away from. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation was much more grim, as hundreds of millions of dollars was on the line and holders of the coin were already involving regulating authorities. In his video titled Exposing the Hawk Twa Scam, Coffeezilla outlined the deceptive strategies used behind the token's launch and the devastating impact it had on the community.
And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tua team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold one token, and that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys.
Wait, what did that? Hang on, I want to see. Okay, team hasn't sold one token, and not one KOL was given free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of launch. Fees have never dropped. Okay.
One token, and that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with...
Okay. Guys? Am I crazy? Or did that look like he was did that look like Coffee's footage there? Was sped up? It felt like that was playing at like 1.5 speed. Yeah, like I'm not crazy, am I? Did that seem like it was sped up to you guys as well? Okay, so I'm not crazy. That's just wanted to confirm that. Okay.
With her tokenomics here, it says, hey,
alright, I'll play back. Yeah, I'll play back.
Hasn't sold one token, and that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Haliey's lock.
Yeah. Sped up, and there was like some artifact in the voice there. There was like about halfway through that bit right there, there was like artifact in the voice. Weird, I wonder why they played it back sped up.
For 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million.
Well, the only someone would have been Internet Anarchist, because this came off of Coffee's own channel. Maybe it's just there's so much info dump in there. He 1.5'd it. Well, I'm wondering if Internet Anarchist, when he was using this video for his video here, like did a 1.5 speed. Yeah, because there's so much of an info dump. He wanted to speed it up to try and get it all in, perhaps.
Raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Haliey Welch's fans, or Hawk Tua Girls
could
fans.
Be, Andrea,
and
could
I know
be.
What you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting, like, actual fans who've never been involved in, the crypto space before.
Insider trading wasn't the only scam at play, as
I think it was the sheer level info dump. He was trying to I get the feeling he was trying to shore up the time because it was He wanted to get all of that information Coffee is putting out there in, but because it was so much, he did a 1.5 speed playback so he could get it all in there, even though it's kind of sped up. Makes Coffee look like he's jonesing on caffeine.
As they profited off the exorbitant trading fees throughout the Hawk coin's release.
Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down,
There we go, now it's normal
people
speed.
don't understand it exactly, is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee. Meanwhile, on Deck Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees.
While Haliey's meme status was the driving force behind the project, the individuals that assisted in helping her launch the coin should also be held accountable.
Is that there are 4 groups to look out for here. 1, you have Hawk to a girl who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy Doc Hollywood who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk to a girl.
Wait. Thanks to my son-in-law, Dr. Hollywood, for giving me that new custom PFP. This guy knows Howie Mandel? Random?
Some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk to a girl with crypto, and he said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on her call. 3, you have the guys running the crypto token, and 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of Haliey Welch's fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe, or maybe she's making a ton of money. Talking about Hawk.
In the pinned comment, Coffeezilla would leave a response from Haliey's lawyer, stating, I watched the video. Just to clarify, the 50% of net proceeds mentioned was from the allocation of tokens, 10% locked for 1 year with a 3-year vest thereafter, and wouldn't be realized until when she sold them. Out of her 50%, she would have to pay her non-crypto team too. So in reality, she would likely only hold 3.5% of the tokens withdrawn, if at all, on the above schedule. I think a comment from one of Coffeezilla's viewers summarizes the situation perfectly. The current meme cycle: 1. Become a meme. 2. Start a stupid crypto coin. 3. Rug pull. 4. Lie about said rug pull. 5. Get exposed by Coffee. Regardless.
And of course, chat. They have an anime waifu as their icon. Breaking it down, dirt simple, based explanation, anime waifu. Perfect.
Pull. 4. Lie about said rug pull. 5. Get exposed by Coffee. Regardless of who the masterminds behind the project were, all of those involved will likely face varying levels of legal action. As citizens of the internet, we can only hope that a regulator will see this and want to make an example out of Haliey Welch.
Good luck.
While she might not fully understand what she did, actions should have consequences, and there's a lot of people who lost their money because of her shitty scam. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy Coffeezilla's videos too, but Haliey Welch is far from the worst example of Coffeezilla exposing an influencer. Click the video on screen to learn how Coffeezilla exposed the worst YouTuber scams on the platform.
Wow, so she basically did, I'm guessing, the same thing that Doherty did. She did, I think, the exact same fucking thing that Jack Doherty did. Cause he did the same fucking rug pull. We covered that on, I think Charlie talked about it. It was the exact same fucking thing he did the exact same rug pull. She made more, yeah, because I think there was more. I think she actually did like pre-sales and stuff like that. I don't think Jack Doherty did, but it's the same fucking rug pull. Yeah. Yeah, that is starting, like Coffee's, anime waifu follower said. This is the meta now. Get meme famous. Gain some internet fame. Start a bullshit coin. Do a rug pull. Get caught by any number of people. Coffee, Charlie, Batozy. Like one of these, I will call them YouTube journalists, and that's not meant in a disparaging way. I think YouTube journalists right now have about 1,000 times more credibility than regular journalists. Atanashi, like I said, I will mint a crypto coin when the sun explodes. And not a moment before.